Nancy Gutierrez missing case. We need to talk about that case. I've been researching. I reached out to some people in Arizona. Listen, by the time you see that live stream of Nancy Gutierrez, I'm gonna tell you right now, do not miss it, because it's everything that you've been waiting to hear. I told you that I'm gonna come here to YouTube True Crime to save YouTube True Crime. You know, you could say what you say about Jrod, but something that you cannot say, that I'm a bad man. I'm not. I'm not the bad guy. Listen. I might sound. I might act like, but it's all out of love. Listen, man. My comedy, my parody, my in the way I go about business and bringing you the true crime, I believe that he's like the most down to earth brother, sister, family. Like, I don't know. I wish y'all knew the people that I know, because they'll tell you like, yeah, that's him all the time. Jrod is Jrod is Jrod all the time. Like, he cannot stop being Jrod. You know what I mean? I've been me for so many years that it's very hard to not be myself, especially here in YouTube True Crime, especially here, like in front of the eyes of the world. I believe that when you are in the eyes of the world, you have to be yourself. You can't be like too uptight. You can't be like, let's do this so professional that we're gonna lose touch of reality or whatnot. Listen, man, I could only do me. I hope that you do you. But big shout out to all those content creators out there. The whole reason the Moscow PD, the city of Moscow, and the state of Idaho, in cahoot with the family members, they put in all these roadblocks, all these stepping stones. The same trickery that you saw in court during the case. The same trickery that you saw to get the warrant to go and get Bryan Kohberger. The same trickery that you saw to fabricate a case on the man with false evidence. We fabricated evidence. They under oath, they lie on indictments. They lie. They literally on the grand jury, because if whatever lie, we already know the lies. We saw the PCA, but the lie that they brought to Meghan Marshall, for Meghan Marshall to expedite that warrant, that's how everything started. Due to they knew back then, and they know that what they have could crumble, what they have could get exposed, what they have at that moment is unpredictable. They had to go and play ball and go to the grand jury. The grand jury judge was retired, in vacations with his wife somewhere around the world. He got called. He flew straight to he left his wife in vacation, flew to Idaho, when they have judges at this day today active to take care of these matters in court, without calling an outside judge. And he's an outside judge. Soon as you retire, you should be over and done. I know that they bring them back for special occasions and whatnot, this and that. That's bullshit. Because as soon as you are a retired judge, they fill up your position with someone else. So it was someone else at the moment they could have handled this case, but they needed a judge that would follow the instructions. They would follow the rules. They would play nice. That everything the state put on the table is solid, tipping the balance, and whatever the defense comes with, make him look stupid, make him look unprepared, make him look weak in the eyes of the public, while lifting and raising the bar for the state attorney office. Big shout out to Amy Conway. In the secret grand indictment, and I'm going to tell you for the information that I got, in my professional opinion, as a YouTube true crime content creator, they didn't have not one witness that they could took serious about anything Bryan Kohberger like. I know this is all secretive and supposed to be secretive and sealed, okay? But when you see the meats and potatoes of a case, you already know why you got the results that you got and the reasons for it. They couldn't bring Dylan Mortensen for nothing. For nothing. Because they didn't want her to be involved anyway. They only needed them to write the testimony, whatever they said, so they could put the play in play and then protect them and make sure they will never see a day in court, only for the sentencing. After everything is done and over with. But through the process, it was never meant to have Dylan Mortensen or no one else coming and testify in that secret grand jury. The only thing that got Megan Marshall to sign on the warrant against Bryan Kohberger was the alleged CAS report that we know for a fact that is not 100 to 100% done right because it's missing data. Whatever was presented to the secret grand indictment got deleted. In my opinion, purposely deleted as tampering with evidence as everything. As everything else in this case. It's all about tampering with evidence and fucking everything up and make it look like as what we want to make it look like. So Megan Marshall received a report from Brett Payne with a magic marker trail of the possible route that he took. For this type of case, you need to make sure that when you bring that to the judge, it's 100% done and finito, because you should have in your head that this is a death penalty case. You can play with a case like that. You gotta run all the T's, dot all your I's. You have to literally double work yourself to make sure that when you put a warrant to go and arrest someone, that person is cooked, because it's a death penalty case. It's a serious high interest case all over the world. The biggest case in the docket. And if you ask me, it still is at this day today. Still is. So here we have Megan Marshall receiving a magic marker play from Brett Payne that is not a certified CAS member or CAS